What's good, everybody? Salty here. I found one Entitled Parents post and just kept looking and found some gold, so we're gonna dig into these. Here we go, folks. Entitled parent assaults my autistic sister, then steals her life-saving tracking bracelet. S is for sister, M is mom, EM is entitled mom, EK is entitled kid, E is employee. A bit of backstory. My sister has autism and is required to wear a tracking ankle bracelet at all times so she doesn't get lost. At the time I was 13 and she was 15. The story starts in the electronics section of our local Walmart. It was getting near to S's birthday and we thought it would be nice to get her anything, within reason, that she wanted. She does not have many friends and we wanted to give her a little bit of light in her loneliness. We let her loose in the store, following her the whole time, and watched her face light up as she started putting her presents in the shopping cart. She picked out a lot of Kids Bop CDs and other CDs from various artists and was overall enjoying herself. I was happy for her. That was until Entitled Kid showed up. He was wandering around looking at the display TVs when EK spotted S's ankle bracelet. EK, pointing at the ankle bracelet, "What's that?" He was maybe 8 or 9. Me, "Oh, that's a tracking bracelet, so my sister doesn't get lost. It lets you find her anywhere in the world." EK, a look of awe, "Can I have it?" Me, chuckling a bit, "No, sorry." He frowns and storms off. I thought that was the end of it. Boy, was I wrong. At this point, the mother was in the bathroom and I was watching S nearby. Entitled Kid returns, this time with Entitled Mom. "There he is, Mommy. He took my spy toy. You said I could get anything I want." He stomps his foot on the ground, on the verge of a tantrum. Apparently, he saw S's highly advanced and very expensive GPS bracelet and saw it as a spy toy. Entitled Mom, "What did you do to my angel, you little brat? He told me the whole way over here that you stole his toy and pushed him to the ground, you little shit." I was speechless. That's not his. It's for my She cuts me off. "And you gave it to your little slut over there?" Pointing at S. I couldn't fucking believe it. I was on the verge of exploding. "Do not call my sister a slut." "I'll do whatever I damn well please." That spy toy is hers. Both me and Entitled Mom have calmed down a bit. "How about you buy a new one and let my little angel have it? You can obviously afford it." She is pointing at the shopping cart loaded with CDs and stuffed animals. "No, you can't just buy a new one. That's not how it works." Entitled Mom fucking explodes. "You selfish little brat." She starts making her way to my S when suddenly she fucking grabs her leg and starts trying to pull it off. S started freaking out because she doesn't like people touching her. At some point in the scuffle, S kicks Entitled Mom in the face and her nose starts bleeding. She had also managed to get her bracelet off. Entitled Mom, stumbling backwards, holding her nose. "You little whore, you just assaulted me. I'll have you and your little shit for brains arrested." At this point, I fucking exploded. "Assaulted you? Listen here, you crazy." I wanted to say bitch, but I couldn't bring myself to say it. "Woman, you assaulted my sister, who, by the way, has autism." "You're lying." At this point, people had started taking notice. Entitled Mom then starts screaming bloody murder, probably to get attention. "Help, help, call the police. These people are assaulting me, help." I am shocked. I don't know what to do. "This little brat and his whore assaulted me and took my baby's toys. You need to call the police." At this point, her banshee screaming has gotten the attention of an employee. He approaches the woman, who is still screaming like a f***ing lunatic. "Calm down, ma'am. What is going on here?" "You!" She points a bony finger at his face. "This little shit and the whore with him assaulted me and my child." "Is this true?" He looks at me. I don't know what to say. I don't want to get arrested for something I didn't do. Me? No, it's all lies. Entitled Mom gets furious. "You lying sack of shit. I want you and your whore arrested." The employee has been looking at my sister when he realizes something. Does she have autism? Yes. Did she assault Entitled Mother? Well, only in self-defense. She doesn't like people touching her. Entitled Mom grabbed my sister and tried taking her bracelet. He gets a look on his face. Then he says something that blows my mind. I have autism too. Turns out he was a high-functioning autistic the whole time. Entitled Mom gets a look of pure horror. "Let me speak to your manager." E pauses. I am the manager. Her eyes are the size of dinner plates at this point. She knows she lost. She turns her little goblin body around and starts running, or shall I say waddling, towards the door with her little shit stain. As she gets out the door, she gets tackled by police officers. Someone had called the cops earlier during the scuffle. She had a warrant for her arrest because she was running a business on eBay selling shoplifted goods. Shoplifted goods from this very store, I shit you not. I couldn't believe it. Apparently her son was a little spotter and saw S's bracelet as something of value. My mother eventually heard what happened, and when asked if she wants to press charges, hit the man with a big, fat yes. She ended up having to pay $1,000 in damages to S's bracelet and was convicted of multiple accounts of theft, assault, and I'm sure many other things. The kid was taken away by CPS and given to the dad with full custody. I will never forget the look on her face when the judge gave his sentencing. It was a look of, what? I assaulted an autistic girl, tried to steal her life-saving tracking bracelet, and I'm the bad guy? I just want to say, E, if you're out there reading this, thank you. Oh God, look at this lady, holy shit. Oh my God. That's not a face you want to wake up to every day. Entitled mother almost drowns her daughter. Okay, so this story happened to me when I was in the 3rd grade. Now, I'm not sure about other schools, but for my school we had a swimming fortnight, where we would take a bus with another grade. Other grade was the 6th grade, to our local swimming pool and have swimming lessons. Before we start the lesson, we had to swim a lap so the instructors could put us in the right swim group, beginners, moderate, and advanced. Now, I am a great swimmer and had been swimming at this pool for as long as I could remember. I was even part of their competitive swimming team. Because of this, I was the only 3rd grader in the advanced lesson, which was all fine and dandy. On the 2nd day of swimming, entitled mother and her daughter, we'll call her C, approached the advanced instructor, AI. Excuse me, my daughter was not sorted into the right group. I'm sorry, miss, but I can't let her swim in the advanced unless the instructor of her group said she's capable. Entitled mother not having any of it. But Appa's in this group, and if she can be in it, then C definitely can. Miss, Appa's a competitive swimmer, and she has been swimming here since before I became an instructor. Entitled mother, turning to C. Get in, dear. Prove to AI that you are meant to be in this group. C climbs into the pool and waits with the rest of the group holding onto the ledge. Keep in mind, all of us in the advanced were treading water. The advanced instructor calls her boss and explains what's going on. I don't know what was said, but I think it was along the lines of let her try out, as the advanced instructor turned to us and told us to swim laps. Once the rest of us finished the number of laps, we turned around and noticed that C was a significant distance behind us. She had only just started her 3rd lap and was struggling to keep her head above water. Advanced instructor could see that C was in trouble, so she leapt into the pool after her and pulled her out of the water. C was coughing and gasping for air when she got back on land. Entitled mother didn't even care about what just happened, too busy chatting with the other mothers. C ended up spending the rest of the lesson in the pool's medbay until we got back on the bus to school. Afterwards, I asked C if she was okay. She just smiled and said that she'll stick to her group until she got better at swimming. And she did get better at swimming. In the 6th grade, she managed to make it into the advanced group with me and was able to keep up with everyone. Man, some people. You will swim in the advanced class, C, or you will die. Oh good, childcare. Background: prior to moving away a few years ago, I worked as a receptionist for a large building in a major city. As it was an urban setup, the bottom floor of the building was retail, a grocery store, with the above floors being a mix of office space, doctor's offices, etc. The building was also directly above a subway stop on a major road heading downtown, so had a bus stop and a ton of taxis around 24/7. Basically hundreds if not thousands of people moved by this building an hour, and within 10 minutes of walking out the front door, there were 100 places you could be in the city. Anyway, as a receptionist, I spent 99% of my day sitting at a desk in an office that was freezing no matter the time of year. Since on this particular day it was beautiful out, one of the first nice days after winter, I decided to sit outside on my lunch break. I got something from the salad bar of the grocery store downstairs and then took a seat on one of the benches out in the front of the building. About halfway through my salad, a woman, not a typical Karen, but perhaps a typical Allegra, i.e. super busy, doesn't work besides yoga classes and crystal cleanses, too rich to be an actual hippie mom, suddenly appears with a small stroller that had to cost more than my car. Allegra: thank God you're on break. You can watch whatever stupid name she'd given her daughter that I'd forgotten. I wish I could say something witty, but I had barely registered the woman's appearance, let alone that she had been talking to me that I barely got out of what? Before she grabbed her Louis Vuitton bag and had disappeared into the grocery store. Now let me reiterate, I am sitting outside the grocery store that I don't even work in, nor look like I work in, since even the managers wore polos, not blouses in there. Right by about 6 different ways to disappear into the city and never be seen again if I really had it in my head that I wanted this woman's child. Since I'm not a psychopath, I didn't decide to try kidnapping and just finished my salad with the baby there. Luckily, Allegra was obviously running late for whatever Reiki healing juice cleanse she was going to, and so reappeared in not too long. So I didn't have to figure out getting back to work. But Jesus Christ, lady, even if it were okay to just dump your kid with workers while you shop, which it isn't, maybe check that the person is actually an employee and inside the store before just wandering off. I'm still surprised I haven't seen this baby on the evening news. Wow, this lady leaves her kid with someone random just outside the store. Like, here you go, just take my kid. Damn, Allegra. Looks like Karen's not the top of the food chain anymore. Alright everybody, that's it for this episode of Entitled Parents. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you all in the next one. Peace.